Hi guys, we are testing for Fe2 positive ions in solution. Here we have an aqueous solution of Fe2 positive ion that almost appears colorless. We will be testing for the presence of the Fe2 positive ions by adding NaOH and ammonia dropwise and then in excess. So first we add NaOH dropwise to our solution of Fe2 positive ions, and as you can see we have formation of a green precipitate. Sometimes this is called a dirty green precipitate, but it is green nonetheless. So as you can see we have green precipitate forming. Every drop I add results in formation of more of the precipitate, the green precipitate. Now when I shake the tube, we see the precipitate is there, and now we are going to add sodium hydroxide in excess to see what happens to the precipitate. So on addition of sodium hydroxide in excess, more of the green precipitate has formed. As you can see, we cannot see the test tube rack behind the solution, so there is precipitate inside the tube. So this green precipitate is that of iron 2 hydroxide. Now we are going to do the test with ammonia. We are going to repeat the same procedure by adding aqueous ammonia dropwise to our solution of Fe2 positive aqueous ions, and we see again formation of a dirty green or a gray green precipitate. Now I will take out the tube and shake it to see the precipitate. Here you can see the precipitate is there. You can see particles floating in solution. Now we are going to add aqueous ammonia in excess. When we added aqueous ammonia in excess, we have more of the same precipitate being formed. That means the precipitate formed does not dissolve on addition of excess ammonia. So these are the results with sodium hydroxide and with ammonia. And as you can see in the tube with sodium hydroxide at the top, you can see that the solution that was on the walls of the tube had turned brown. This is because of exposure of the salt to air, and the same thing is happening now in the tube with ammonia. It is turning brown. This is because Fe2 plus ions exposed to air are oxidized to Fe3 positive ions. This is the brown solution on the walls of the tube with NaOH, and this is the brown solution on the walls of the tube with ammonia. So this is basically Fe2 positive ions converting into Fe3 positive ions by oxidation, and oxidation has taken place by exposure of our salt to air. We have done nothing else. So these are the tests for Fe2 positive ions.